Nope, not default. Hello, there we go. Okay. Why did I do that? It fits my mic even though. But anyways, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're back with more Phoenix Wright. Justice for All, part of the trilogy. Before we recap, let's get into the game. Okay, so we did the first part of the trial, so now we're on the second day of investigation. We saw that there were psych locks on Eeny Meeny and Pearls. So now we're gonna have to find Pearl. We got what we needed to break Pearl's psych lock, so we gotta just find where she is. Pearly. Lotta. Oh yeah, she ran off at the end for some reason. Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You'll lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Yeah, probably traumatized over the rinsing we gave her in the trial. Stop. Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? It must be so nosy. We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? That girl from the Heartland? I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Sure, Lotta. Okay, well, we don't need to come in here. Nope, we gotta move to... I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Hold on. It's Pearl's. Yeah, that's her ball. Her. Maya says that was always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball. So then, if it was in the box, then hey, it's a clothing box. Ah, what? Yeah. What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person. Just another piece of another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into. And she's gone. So you crawled into the clothing box? No, it wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? Uh-oh, what's this? There's a small hole in this clothing box. Oh, would you say maybe perhaps the size of a bullet hole? Oh, a bullet hole. I was talking quieter, but the mic didn't pick it up. And it's about 8 inches off the ground too. Curious. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then, could this? Oh, it's very likely. Yeah, big enough to fit an adult in. And Lotta, I would say, and wouldn't you say maybe Lotta and Maya are probably about the same height, you think, no? So maybe. You get out of my sight. Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Yeah, she means Lotta. She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes," but I'm not that scary, am I? No, you're not. You would have heard a fly. I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself. Don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Okay, you, darling, we need to talk. We need to talk. Sorry, I had like a little mouth spasm right there. Like, yeah. You got some splitting to do. Yeah, what were you doing? Well, not that we think it was you, because that'd be insane. Because you're literally 8 years old. Yeah, Pearl, this is the first time we'll see. You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? I guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You said if I get something right, you'll tell me if I get something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Don't click the winding way. Click right here. You're here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way? In the pearly? Pearls. You got it. So do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. All right, what next? Oh, okay. I think I know what you were doing. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was the Pearl was doing in the winding way? Good thing we picked up the ball. It was this. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? Maya told me you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. And then something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you're playing with your ball, this happened. The broken thing it should say Amy, but it says I am, which is obviously not completely different. And so it's broke. The jar. This urn, it's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Korean technically is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? Yeah, don't worry. We're maybe a lawyer, but we ain't no snitch. She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I can hit the bullseye on this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess? It's so old, it's not weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell me that the urn hasn't been broken? Are we supposed to present the thing? Who started the Korean channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Ah. Amy. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on the urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken the urn and made a mistake in the spelling when they put it back together again. No secrets from me. Oh, my HP came back, thank God. Topped up. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so You thought you could put it back together and no one would notice. Yes. I found some glue and brought it into the hallway and fixed here and there. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. Aww. Hold on, I gotta... This is gonna be the thumbnail. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing our urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lada and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed up everything in a hurry. Mr. Nick, what is it? What is it, Pearls? Pearly, I'm gonna get banished, aren't I? No, you're not. Don't worry. I really don't think that's gonna happen. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I bet Mr. Gamey's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done and a happy resolution. Phew. Okay. So okay. So now I think we have to. Phew. I think I found out everything I can. Oh, never mind. I'm done. But I can't see how it all adds up. Okay. And is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Eeny's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. Who's this? I wish I knew. Dude, damn it, we're giving some of the cold soda. I wish I knew a little bit more about Eeny, but where am I going to find the info like that? Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over the trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Lada, I thought you left. What are you doing here? Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ears, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? Yo, yeah, you're Phoenix, you're real good at finding trash, man. You should be like a garbage collector or something. Or thanks, I guess? Yeah, but you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. Well, what are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, aren't you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Oh, damn, bro. Plus Aura for thinking it, but minus Aura for not saying it out loud. So you're neutral Oregon. Okay, so, hey, look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop. You hurt Maya really badly, Lada. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. It's all cool. You're just telling what you say. It's fine. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. That Dickon picture didn't come out. It really helped, so it's fine. For real? Yeah, for real. That's thank goodness. I'm still no, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know? Gibberish. Now then, a lot of heart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Lada not taking money? Now I know this is an alien. This one's an alien clone. Okay, let's talk. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lada? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eeny Meeny? Well, there ain't anyone else that could be, right? Yeah, she's right. But the only thing is we gotta prove how she got in that room, but what the working method is right now is that someone was in the what's it called, that the chest, I guess. What did they call it? A chest? I don't know what they call it. Container. I think it's I would say chest. And there's a bullet hole in it, so the chest must have been in the room. And there's only 3 things that have holes in it, which is the chest, the folding screen, and Maya's not kata, her channeling tech outfit. So but yeah, we just gotta figure out what. Well, there ain't. She's the only one who has a motive to kill him. That granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So a lot of suspecting me, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious E. Okay, so let's. Okay, that's Eeny Meeny, right? Eeny Miny, Eeny Meeny, Eeny Miny. I think it's Miny, Eeny Miny. Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, we know that. I had heard as much. I had also heard that Eve was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Terrain Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yes, I do. Please, if you be so kind. Wait, what about her sister? Nope, don't know nothing about that. Oh, you don't know about... Okay, what about thing? That old lady sure can be forceful. She scared me that day. Well, only a little now, you hear? Okay, what about... Hey, this is that prosecutor girl. The one that's like breaking all the rules. Switches are for horses and like not people. Wait, what? Is he calling her a switch? Oh my gosh. She's woke. How's that? I made a pretty clever pun, didn't I? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Well, I'll forget the wax in your ears for this once and tell you one more time. Okay. Eeny Miny. Speaking of Eeny, do you know if do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? Well, we're waiting. It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. You just said you would give it to us for free. Oh, silly me. Here. Oh, like I must be stupid when I thought free meant free. I must be an idiot. Oh, silly me. Obviously, free doesn't mean free. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find something out. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon. I reckon so. I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds, yeah. I mean, I don't blame this on. Never. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go to the hottie clinic. Yeah, let's go. Hold on, where are the hotties? There is no hotties in this claim. Look, sir, can I get your legal team? I'm gonna proceed with a lawsuit. So this is where Eeny was hospitalized. Oh yeah. Well, I guess this guy's obviously not a dentist. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? You a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie, Director Hottie. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director itself. Yes, so what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eeny Miny. Miss Miny? Miss Eeny Miny? Yes. Oh, her. It's too bad. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know, you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare shout out Sweetum things with me. If you don't behave, you get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Oof. Oh, wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards a boss. Calm down, be a good boy and give me the director's white collab coat. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Don't. Yes, me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. I feel like I can smell him through the screen. Premium old man smell. Okay, so what exactly do you treat at this clinic, man? Doc? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yep. Doctory clinical stuff, huh? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, so what does it look for? What does that look for? Yes, there's really a big general hospital around the corner. When they can't accommodate everyone, they've moved some of the patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yeah, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems. Yes, it seems that way. What do you know about Miss Eeny Meeny? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was yeah, you got a creepy look on your face, man. Easy. She was transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Well, no. Yes, I mean, you see, that is something. No, I can't tell you. Do you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director? See, there's this thing that how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's on all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, And we're gonna something you can show this. Oh, cool. Maybe this. Something of hers he can show. Maybe this. Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, nice. This is nice and exciting. What do you think? Does anything grab your attention? Yes, there's no mistaking this. This is nice. Yes, I like this. Yes, this is a good picture. Mind if I borrow this for a while for a private? That's okay. I don't think this is for his research. Yeah, no. Hey, the sister. About this person. I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted. Reacquaint these, man. I don't believe this. Miss Eeny is really cute in this picture, you'd agree, right? Yeah, I'm sure. At least I can see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident, I'll tell her for you. Yes, please. I've been waiting for her. So, it's something I don't have. No. Okay, well, we need to come back. We need to come back. Wait, I didn't ask her about this. Do you know about this? Nope. Okay, what about this? Nope. Okay. What about this? I'm a real natural, aren't I? I caught the murder just right, and I even managed to make it mysterious. Mysterious. All you managed to do was forget to focus your lens. Shut up. That's my technique. My technique now, you hear? Nope. No. Okay, well... Oh, Mia! Phoenix, it's good to see you. I was real worried, so I thought I'd see how you were doing. You might get caught on film again. There are certain risks you have to take in life, or in my case, death. Anyway, how are you doing? Have you found anything useful? Only a little. I think I'm slowly beginning to understand everything, piece by piece. Everything will resolve itself by tomorrow, somehow. So, there's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before that trial tomorrow. You mean like how did a real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room right after the channeling started, which means the murderer must have gotten into that room before the channeling. Yes. That's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone in there. Well, maybe she didn't know. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements or stuff like a beached whale, that's trending. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain faith through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhism. Amitabha. Oh my god, I'm sorry. To this day, her soul is still sealed in that curry sacred urn. It usually sits on the winding way and it has her name written on it. Yeah. Come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Well, it's about time I left. Mia? We'll be in big trouble if the guard sees me here. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? There's still a lot of dirt left in this case. Want you to think that... Yes, Chief. Okay, so... Bro, we need the things that... Okay, what do you think of your ball? Hey, something about hey. Okay, well. Oh, Morgan is not in here. Okay, never mind. Okay, we can talk to her about this and see if maybe we do have this something. But I don't think so. We need to... No. Hey, you gotta... Oh, yeah. No. Okay, no. Nope, no. Yeah. No, okay. Maybe we do have, but we need to present him something. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence is the answer. The trial's tomorrow. I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in a little... Oh my god, it was actually show him the badge. What's that? Yes, actually. I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Or anyone with half a fly's brain would knew that. Huh? What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic. See, I like this place. Walking Dictionopedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. Am I supposed to use young? Gross. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Tell him, man. Holy. Oh, anyway, you want to know about little Miss Eeny Miny, right? Little Miss Eeny Miny. That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well. Gross. Okay, so what's this? Show him the badge. Please tell me what you know about Miss Eenie Meenie. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury. Her whole body was wrapped around, and it was wrapped around in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, all right? Yes, it was an accident. They're scary. Yes, cars. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I saw it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation? Yes, Miss Enie's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was very bad. Very bad. Was it really that bad? Yes, it was a good thing that Miss Enie had a picture of herself. I heard the picture was how they put her face back together. Picture. That girl, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes? Oh. So see, I got her picture as the way to remember her. Yes? Well, more like swipe. Oh. Breach of ethics? Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Pretty girl like her, I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Wait. Sure. It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up with the car. Yes. So you looked up the information on Enie's accidents, correct? Yep, sure did. I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes. Hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was something like this might come up. So, this is the max. But I bet I could learn a thing about how this stay on a lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Enie was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? Dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Enie fought with the door and finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all about the details in the article. Yes. A new clue should probably look. It's been half a year since Enie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year, so when the DL6 incident was going on. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. So how was I? It was real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yeah, thanks. Yes, very well. Well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Enie I said hi, okay? It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, let's just go. Hold on, let's check out that newspaper clipping. Enie's photo for her driver's license. Late last night, two women's cars crashed into the highway center divide. One of the women was not able to save the fatal wreckage that died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flame. I was like still half asleep, but the right door. I opened the right door and like got out. I don't remember anything else. If Miss Eenie Meenie is believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Meenie Mimey. To the left. On the right. The passenger door on the right. Let's go back. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? He said she has something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. What do you mean what do you mean she called the cops? But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers on or not. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know. Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder. That's what. Yeah. What else? Hey, hold on. Wait, what do you mean? What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Huh, really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people's lives. He said something about stealing the master seed. Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Uh-oh. Do you know where Evie is, Miss Blada? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I got a whole list of things that only she can clear up for me. So I heard the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. So Morgan is Misty's older sister. So basically she's by that metric, that means her family was supposed to be the main family, because she's the oldest sister. She's firstborn, and then Mia and Maya were supposed to be the branch. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. I think she said that Mia was too, I think, in her case as well. I think she said when she was practicing, her thing was better than hers. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Yeah. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost her young sister Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened if Morgan had been stronger? Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon. Hey, you know about this? Well, you didn't know about this. Represent Maya? Now, this kid, I think he needs to be taught some manners. This here is our second time in the stew, right? My pop would have slapped me straight. Yeah. You know what they say, if there's a second time, there's bound to be a third, and a... Nope, don't will into existence, please. Dear God. Ow. You didn't have to slap me. I'm sorry. Yo, no! Oh my gosh, no, you don't hit her, Phoenix. You don't know who this is. Yeah, you don't know who that is. Okay, let's... Nope, not... I saw channeling, I'm like, I want winding way. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I have enough to finally lock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Yeah. Okay, this is for all the marbles. We gotta figure out what she's hiding. Yo, take that! Take that! Only two. Give me a little jig. Gatekeeper! Gatekeeper! Let me in. I can do the most fantastic jig. If you saw that newbie one video. Please tell me about the please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like whose accidents? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So like that Dr. Grave guy made my sister fall asleep. And like that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Amy just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. All right, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident, huh? Like someone, like your sister. Oh wow, so like that person had a. You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident? Oh. Another person's accident. Oh, I didn't. That was sorry. Oh, never mind. Another person's accident. Him? Another person that you got. Who else is who? Like yours? Wait. I wanted to ask you about your own car accident. But me? Yes. So wow, like how strange. I have like no idea what you're talking about. I must have misunderstood the question. Can you like prove I was in an accident? Yeah. What's this? What'd you think of a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. Ah, you suffered a very, very bad injury, had to be committed to a hospital, correct? Like, wait, but now, that's not me, huh? I mean, like the person has literally like the same name, but she's not totally not me. My name, Eenie Meenie is pretty common. What? Yeah, what in the world are you talking about? Babbling. Your sister's name, Mimi Meenie, is in here too. Like, totally. Wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally like getting spunked. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So like now what? Like, do you have any? Say I was hospitalized. Yeah. It was this. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So, there was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But that, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And? That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in the accident could be... Okay, are we gonna get thing where it's like... Am I gonna get a little cerebral here? Okay. Could be... No. Oh, wrong. Okay, wait. Could be... This person. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meenie. Mimi. You're riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you. I think the emblem on her shirt is the Karain channeling. I think it says Karain. I think it's supposed to be Karain. Yeah. I was right. I was riding. Doing a little jig. Riding in that car with my sister. We were like on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then a big boom, and you woke up and engulfed in flame. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed from her purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke and I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Gray. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he totally got out. He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Edie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it'd be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. What about this? That's odd. What about you? Will you tell me anything? This face, I think I've seen it, bro. Are you, what, are you joking? Of course I have. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, no? Okay. Looks like something's up. Stop. Stop. Leave my mother alone. Ow. Hey, hold on. Okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it's perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Young? Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something. Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry. You're gonna try and show her the pistol again, brother. Poor Gumshoe being dragged out by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Hurley? Mother, this has never happened before. Pearls. Nick, Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya. She must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stares are really piercing. So, okay, I guess we're done. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Kept you waiting, huh? Mia, so, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. There's something we need to ask her. If memory serves, yeah. Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Yeah. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of the information I need now. Sure. I welcome you to try. Yeah. I guess you must know we have a Magatama. Can I talk about anything? No. Oh, I guess you know. Yeah. Yes, Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Yeah. My guess is, yeah, this is the most that we've seen so far. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. Like, what makes you think I'm lying? And it's like, I call it a gut feeling. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Gulpers. Okay, lock in. Spill the beans. even though you're ghosted, you're dead and literally have no reason to lie. But take that. My voice cracked a little. How embarrassing. You know what? If they gave the made up button to just use it instead of having to open present it, whatever. Not like you had like a whatever. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right? Yes. All right. Then tell me who you think I'm protecting. Who do you think she's? Okay. Well, this is one you gotta. I think. Because think about it. Remember what Lotta said about the branch families. So in a way, I think she's this person because if the person was really in the channeling chamber and she was in there making preparations to the room, that means Morgan must have helped. Because if Maya goes to jail for thing, that means no more main family. So then, therefore, Pearl would become. Her family will become the main family. So I think you think you're protecting this person. Oh, okay, not this person. Wrong. I think you're protecting this person. I think you're protecting this person. Morgan Fay, of course. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Somebody said evidence that would have... The key. It's the key. My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, but yet somehow it made it outside the room, even though she never left the room. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. That's right. Pearl found it in the incinerator. You're right. There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. Yeah, it was Morgan. It had to be Morgan. The person that taking care of Maya. Morgan. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? When did the key find its way into the incinerator room? It could have happened long after the murder happened. Long after. Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator. But prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case. Yeah, the shredder thing was in. We found this fabric in the incinerator too. This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. But this piece may not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes, which would also be Morgan, Change her clothes, but why? I don't know why, because, yeah. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. She needed... Who or what did she need? She needed a thing. Is it... Eeny, miny. She's the answer to the final question, which means that my aunt and Eeny, miny were in cahoots. Yeah. They were in co-conspiring. They're co-conspiring, or co-conspirators. So, something has been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person can carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it's done. We can assume that Eenie Miny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Well, who's to say that? Maybe who's to say that if she had a reason to kill Dr. Gray? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Amy. But her movements are odd. Mia doesn't even have a clue either, huh? Then there is only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right. Right, Chief. We won't lose. To be continued. Yes. Yes, I do. I will wish to save. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Yeah, I remember. I think I mentioned that. I think I mentioned that before. Even before she was, they're the same age. And he thinks things a little bit older. Purported. Cease. Just like me. Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Yes, you are. Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. Pearls? You'll be safe today, Miss Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Pearly. Oh, brother, we're not gonna. Oh man. Oh, she's gonna be in for a rude awakening. I'm gonna go on a limb and say her Gordon is not here to assist. Because if she really did help with the murder of Dr. Gray, that means. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? All right, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mr. Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you to your alone time. Man, relying on 8-year-old girls. Yikes. Oof. Thinking, Nick? This way, Pearls won't be able to see. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, okay, never mind. He's a G. Plus aura. This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. Maya, I have some bad news. What's going on? What do you mean? I think your aunt's gonna incriminate you. I told her. Yeah, I think your aunt's gonna say that you did the super murder. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's night news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool. Foolish fool wearing the foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who never lost a case to begin just becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you in such a good spirits today, Miss Faye. It's true. Oh man, it's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Sorry, that was a panther noise. You know, like that. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant couldn't have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key is the only key to the channeling chamber. Was not where it should be. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. All right, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at some point. Well, this is the first time we're hearing of that. What? Yeah, when we came back, Morgan didn't say anything like that when we came back right from calling the police. But Miss Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying that this picture, the person in the picture, is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped the key. Yeah, right in the incinerator. Yeah. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I expected, Aunt Morgan. Or Mia. She's really torn by this. Yeah. It really be your own aunt. Ooh, that's what I'm gonna call this part. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a matter of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit separating technique on Mystic Maya. Then, spirit separating technique, a technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is, yes, that is. You be quiet. Now, witness, something that happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... My Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come. Well, we know that's not true because we can use, well, if she was here, we could say, hey, Pearl, did you see anyone come by when you're in the winding way? Because she was there the whole time. Here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order. I wonder, are black kimonos common? Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during this time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door and opened and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself, and escaped the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Oh, I put those in the freezer. I forgot. Sorry, I just remembered I bought some freezies yesterday, and I put them in the freezer, and I forgot about them until just a second. Ooh, so I know what I'm gonna have right after the stream. Yes, sir. Cross-examination. Put the cross-examination in the bag. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. When in doubt, rise, escape. Hold on. Oh no, yeah, okay. Press. Just now you said those two. Who were the two? Are you stupid? I was referring to that foreign lady yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I can already see people in the heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I I already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? You know, we did tell her to do it, so no use crying over spilled milk. Was it really necessary to have two people called to do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that's a very good point. At the time, I myself was a little confused. She told us to go with her. On the top of that, which there was another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. On to hear the end of the question. There was another reason you wanted both out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera movement may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Okay, so that was nothing. During our investigation, you say that you struck the defendant on the head, and the strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. That statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering? Well, we gotta see. Well, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected. Pray tell, what did this witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this is, unexpected thing was, there's always later. Yes, very well. Ugh, why does it finally feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to do such a thing, however, yes. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. Have you forgotten already, Miss Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Faye. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mrs. Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase? Well, yes, I would have, however. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure, about 10 minutes perhaps? And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness? Elaborate on that. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? So while you're unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I wouldn't think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Okay, so we did have to press everything. That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that my FA did leave the chamber. Hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yep. Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone. Okay, well, this doesn't make sense because how would she know that she was there? Who was it? The prosecutor calls Miss Edie, but they get to say, oh, but Dr. Gray must have told her that she was there. Miss Edie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Edie Miney. I think you can see where this is headed. The two co-conspirators. Witness. Name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Eeny Meeny. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff and at the university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't still understand what it means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Like, I guess. And if that's the case, then now let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? For the love of all things good, Your Honor, please have some spine for my sake. Show some spine. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came in the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she told me like she did something like totally terrible. Now hold on your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit was a spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney, she was the nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. In order for Maya to be innocent, this has to be a lie. Not the story, but what she said about seeing her sister, that has to be a lie. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair. It's only fair, isn't it? Amy. She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit will go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. This is a bit hard to swallow. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimony point to this truth. We point to this as the truth. And adieu. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? It has to be. Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even one of the most well-spun lies could be undone because its foundation is built on a lie. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there's room for your doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. After the murder. Like when I was channeling, I was like sleeping in the side room. Let's press this. You know the time. Like maybe a little before 11 a.m. or something like that, I think. 11 a.m. Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant the time when it was when someone came into your room. Oh, so like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like it's really. You gonna answer the question? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So like, what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. It was like totally my sister. Oh my god. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, that defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then. Happy in a sad way. Why were you happy in a sad way? You were happy in a sad way. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise to see a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe it was like someone who didn't know if I was like someone who didn't know about like occults, but I like know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. No. There's something. No. There's something awesome about her. No, she was surprised to be a sister. There's something else she should have been surprised about. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No, like there wasn't any reason for me like think anything was strange. But yeah, don't keep badgering her. You know what the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. The question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Yes, it is. It is very important. Because there's something it's very important. Although I haven't quite figured it out what it is yet. No, you have. But I've got the bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Wright, Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. She didn't look normal. That should not have been the case. Hey, she shouldn't. Yeah, she should look like this. She did not look normal. She did not look normal. That was a very well spun lie, Miss Meanie. What are you blabbing about this time, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. So, yeah, stealing my lines now. Are you stealing my lines now? Caught. Okay, you got me. Imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. Got me. Caught. Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, but I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Take a look at this picture. Yeah, you would. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Meanie, I'm never gonna say it right. Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? You're really testifying and not lying. You would have noted it right off the bat. That is a very odd thing to miss. You can't say I just missed it. Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie? I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. Beep. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, we saw that when we were trying to break her Cyclops too. Her appearance changed. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony, if you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Like, the cyber was kind of dark. So like the costume was purple, right? The blood totally blended in. Oh, that's how I see it. And you would give a good reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Grant. Of course not. Are you satisfied? Stare. Just hit him with the stare, bro. Or people hit him with the people stare. It's like, okay, okay, guess not. Very well, you're making question the witness. After the murder, the boy doll. The side room was kind of dark. Dark? Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your suggested opinions onto the court. That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meanie's? You are such a hopeless cause, witness. You may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. And what was your sister, Miss Meanie, like at the time? Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think she knew she said she did something really bad, and she wanted to go to apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Miss Mimi's spirit really say that all to you? Yeah. Then I told my sister. Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess maybe taking her friend to Dr. Ray made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says that with her whip at the ready. And Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Meanie? Sure. Was there anything you found strange or unusual or just out of place? Something out of place, huh? What do you mean? When we're going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. No, nothing strange. Think hard. I know you can remember something. I totally can. That's good enough. You have to explain your something odd in the way it's very important. I asked because it is very important. Not that I know where this is going. No, but we're gonna present things ball. Very well, Miss Meanie, if you will please include the statement about this in your testimony. I don't get it. Why, but okay. Nope, you should have seen this. Nope, okay, that's not. Okay, nope, that wasn't it. You should have seen Thing. Yeah, you should have seen her. You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting, you have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yep. Which means anyone walking through the area would have had to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say about that? Say to that? No. As the court could see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing preposterous? Nope. No. It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish? There's no way. Because she was the ball. Oops. Oh. Ow. Uh-oh. The vase. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. It's because she was fixing it. So she was literally in the walkway fixing it. This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why. She broke the urn. Yeah. Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Ah, and Pearl was the one who put it back together while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? So yeah, her saying you never saw her is not possible, Miss Miney. Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. The winding way. She was hard at work putting those pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what you say is a lying witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About what? About what you were really doing, where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right, but no, we just proved that's not what she said happened is not true. I was like sleeping in the side room. There's no way. There's no way. Your lies end here. What do you? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And as I say, that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction. Where's the? I believe it's something in what she just said. Earlier in the testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like Miss Morgan was the only. Yeah, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? If you were sleeping in the side room, you didn't know there's no way you would have knew that. It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? Huh? How? I concede that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. But if you're asleep, however, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. So how did you know? Yeah, so how did she know to take her back to the channeling room? Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. But look at the matter guide match. If one were to go to the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't answer the question off a basis of assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you're putting it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eeny Meeny. Now it's time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright. That's okay, I know the answer to this. Where was she? Well, so apparently it's a locked room murder, so you had to be in here. Miss Miney was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? Exactly. That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order. That's Mr. Phoenix Wright. Have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Eeny Meeny was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Yeah, you were hiding behind here. Here, of course. But behind the folding screen. Huh? Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. Now, Miss Meeny. One so young as you shouldn't be saying, "Shut it, Gramps," and you know exactly how as if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess just to help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Their chest. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. But that tiny little box, no person can fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Well, yeah, a lot of heart was hiding in it, and the three of them are around the same height. Lada disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Well, no. The side box, if you remember, we found out that there's a hole about 8 inches off the ground, which is about the same height off the ground as the folding screen. Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the club... Yeah, I can. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime. It's this evidence box again. It's this... Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This... What on earth? I don't have any time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind this folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Order. So what you're saying? Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that this person in this picture photo is Miss Eeny Meeny? That's exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eeny Meeny, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and then pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that, but you're right. You're right, and you're absolutely right. It's not possible. You're right. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations. That is. Ow. Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice in this person. This person. If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have had to use that. You wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey, isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot at Dr. Great with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so that she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. Are we done? But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. He wasn't dead. Yeah, he wasn't dead. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low. So that's, yeah, so the clothing was not hers. Yeah, the bullet hole ends up in the sleeve. Yeah. The murderer there then took the gun from Dr. Gray and shot him in the head. Yeah. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. I pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through, which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind the murder. But there's still some questions unanswered. Ha. Who is that? Who is that? Laughing at a time like this. Ah. Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose this due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is, if this witness is a real murderer, why would she go through all the trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium pretending to be one putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Eh? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meenie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Well, you do. Motive. I can't say she has no motive here. The reason why is this. Is this. Huh. Uh-oh. Because through that, oh, never mind. Oh, sorry. I skipped it because I thought it was because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Dre drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I want to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? See now, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain it, so, like, please listen, okay? Oops. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that the thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should have learned. You should really learn your place. Nah. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hee. See? Like it's just as I like told you. I hope you like your slice of humble pie. Very well. I will now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meenie. Objection! Hold it. Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. All right. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for murder, but you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray, and it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say... Prove that Miss Meenie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? I can do it. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Haha. Too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? What? You're supposed to be on my side. Fool, I'm not on anyone's side. Avant Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. Very well. Very well. This part will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec here. Is it really true about my aunt? Yeah, that's messed up, yo. The person you're probably living with ever since your mom disappeared has secretly hated your guts and literally plotting your downfall. I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? That's only one person calls us that. Oh my gosh, we see her lower half, not just her arm, her torso. Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, I won't bring back your father. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is. Thanks for the pep talk, I guess. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright? Oh, someone went through all my tweets. I gotta... My phone's dying, hold on. Sorry. I let you know I had the worst time over these things. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Meenie and Dr. Ray only have one point of connection, the sister. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meenie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Miss Meenie, if you please. Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sister was totally, like, tired. Was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, and got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was this talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ah, those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Manny's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. So we can't prove, there's no way to prove that he drugged her, but maybe we can prove that maybe we can prove that it was her who did it? I don't know. Speaking of riddles. It's cerebral for my life. That's my new social sim. I've been saying cerebral. And things are too cerebral for a while. We're good. Work from another angle. That was like last year in May. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like she had to talk to the police and was like being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Press. So then, why did you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't have a... Oh, hold on. No, that's not true. That's kind of a lie you're telling right there. Because we got your driver's license before. I don't like have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. Anyway, that's a lie. No, I don't think that's me when I spread misinformation. Yeah, then what's this? Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for it, the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, that's not right. No, that's wrong too. No, you had it. Because that's how they remade your face. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking? What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic doctor? Yes, that perverted fake clinic doctor. And how did you know he was a? No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November. That's not true. What? Last November? The accident that happened last year May that's half a year elapsed in time, Mr. Wright. What in the? That's what happened. That's what happened. Oh my gosh, jeez, why is he? Why is the judge like roasting us like that? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Manny did not have the driver's license. Ow. Hi, my whip will look common. Well, that's not true, because we have evidence to say that's not right, because it's in this. We have a thing that was used there. That was used to, because we have another thing that says. Oh, I guess we don't. I guess we don't have that information. Driver have fallen asleep. Okay. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sisters could not have switched drivers. I'm like, glad you get it, but like, I mean, if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have like let me drive. Yeah. Don't just stand there mean to yourself. Wait, but see, wait, not you too, Maya. And with the whip and the pain and the Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because I think the situation calls for more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Like how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Didn't mean to be mean. That's fine. Oh no, that's not the voice I would do. Like around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sister was like this total big fan of cars, like really valued them. Like she had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, "No way, I'm letting a noob drive my car." Like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. We gotta get some information about the car. I see, a bright red car for sports. Now then, defense. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I wouldn't be allowed. Why? Was your sister good at driving? He was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow, I think she bumped my question off the track again. And that's when the accident occurred, right? Like, yeah. Like, I immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled in like a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. You really think so? Sorry, I just like didn't believe. There is a path. I know it. Neo almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like she'd flip out out of like a drop of rain, and like she would notice if someone would like touch the car door with a dirty hand. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car, but that's even that's a little bit more new car. Like you wouldn't like want to get it. You wouldn't want to like get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think the car's getting dirty is another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, all right? Well, That print? Yeah. It was a new car. She had just gotten it from like, she had just like gotten, it was like from the UK. UK? The UK were doing this with the boyfriend between the United Kingdom. And it was a really special model. She has waited a whole year for it to arrive. Holy. Well, if you know about UK cars, hold on. You know, there are different, they have to, assuming this game is where North America, the North American cars, where the driving side is on the left, it's the right side, not the left side of the car. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor, yes? Please have the witness append to what she just said to her testimony. You mean the special part about the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix the testimony? Sure, whatever. So, yeah, like what I just said. So, if we go here, new model from England, which means, yeah. Okay, I meant to press check. Which means that the driver's side was on the left side, not the right side. And the newspaper article, hold on, I'll explain. If you go here, it said, if you had the driver fall asleep at the wheel. Huh? Wait. Is this okay? Hold on. Well, hold on. Let's see how they do. They explain it like that? Because do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You said this in it, but I opened the right door and like got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that, Your Honor? Which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? It's the right. Well, it's on the right side, of course, because she... Wait, what? Am I getting a brain fart? Oh, never mind, yeah. Never mind, yeah, so... Jarvis... But she said, yeah, she said she's in the passenger seat. But she got off the right side, but no, the right side is the right side is the driver's side in our UK cars, whereas the left, yeah, okay. Well, it's on the right side, of course, because that's the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but I think that's like the first time where any mention of the country this game is in. Actually, no, that's not true. I think in the first game, they mentioned Jake was born in California or something like that. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car, which means, in that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? So that means... That means she was driving. But it's Mimi. You said that you escaped using the right side of the door, but that the right side is the driver's side, because she was driving the car. But if you were sitting there, that means you were driving. That means you were in the driver's seat. Ah. You think they would have mentioned that in the news report? Order in the court. Order. Ah. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Mimi said that the person who was driving her was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Mimi said, yes. So that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. Yeah, the answer is... I'd like to ask the court a question. Who was Jean? She was driving. Who was driving? I think you were supposed to say who was driving. It was Miss Mimi. It was Mimi. It was Mimi Miney. The answer is the one person who had it. Oh, wait, okay. Hold on. And the answer is Eenie Miney, of course. Well, why would you say that? Miss Eenie Miney just said so herself in the testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish... At the time, yeah, Miss Eenie Miney had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't know the real truth behind the incident. And the real truth... Think outside the... Oh, okay. Isn't that what you always say? All right. No, I was right the first time. The answer is one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said I was too cerebral for myself. Miss Eenie Miney was the one in the driver's seat, which leads us to the next question. The next question: who is standing right in front of us? Yeah, who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her real name is. This witness' real name is this one. It's Mimi Miney. It's Mimi Miney. It's Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble. Of all the... Then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used the picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is a picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. Excuse me, I need some water. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. No, it was the younger sister that died. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? Yeah, yeah. The younger sister died. It wasn't the older one. The car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was born as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Because her name, the younger sister's name wasn't tarnished. She didn't want to, because she was, after the accident of losing those 14 patients, she didn't want to live with the guilt. So she's like, well, she's dead, so I can take her name. Yeah, two birds with one stone. Your Honor, I'm sure you can see now why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. Oh, yes, because if you don't know, I guess you're gonna explain. What? What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person, but the person he wanted to call wasn't dead. So there's no spirit to call. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the car crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive. Yeah, so Maya would have been able to channel her, and that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. So she ran out of time. She had to, at all costs. Her secret and her secret would have been exposed if she didn't kill him. And And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. So she had to concoct a plan, and in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Amy, I mean, Miss Von Karma. Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Even living as Amy, she would have cracked eventually. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mini Miny. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself and become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miny wanted her old self to disappear because of this. The incident. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. Yeah, even though it was his fault, it was still her mistake. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miny. And that's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miny had a car accident that took the life of her sister, so literally rock bottom. And when she lost her younger sister, so surely she felt the world was against her. The timing couldn't have been worse. Yeah, literally, that's talk about kicking a person while they're down. 14 patients dying in that incident, and then her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. It's sad, really. She lost everything in the flames of the accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This is her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Amy has been the most horrible experience of the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all! And that's it. And it all comes to light. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Meany choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fang agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Francisca Von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! 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 Talk about a sore loser and one for good measure. Oh no! The whammy! She got strength! We're down for the count. She hit us with a 10-hit combo, man. Holy. This is her own version of Raging Demon. Phoenix! Hang in there! Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud! A sham! No charges, by the way. Well, now then, I guess it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. I guess nobody cares about me. It's fine. That is all. This court is adjourned. 3:13. Yeah, it took me it was like 12 something, so it took me 3 hours to wake up. Congratulations, Maya. Sis. Yeah, this is the first time she's seen her. No! Damn it, I missed it again. Okay, hold on, let me... I was still on the uptick last. It's good to see you, Maya. How you doing? How are you doing? Oh, my dead sister. Sis, I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent. It was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Oh, that's right. Aw. I missed the second one again too. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? Why did Morgan? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke it because we heard gunshot. I think Mimi might have planned to open the chamber herself, and then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Possessed by a fae who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick, congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but yeah, but you know, my aunt kind of tried to frame me for murder, so I really don't want something like this to ever happen again. I'm glad because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. Yeah, that is true. That's two people now. First your sister died, and now your aunt is going to jail, probably forever. First my sister, and now my aunt. Well, you still have one person left. Hey, Nick, tell me, why my aunt went and did something so horrible? Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason why Morgan helped me with the plan was it was because of her. It was because of Pearls. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Korean village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something? Did Maya say something just now? I think she was saying, I thought so. Aw, poor Maya. Poor Maya, poor Pearls. Vito had no date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement cell. Ooh, whoa, what the heck is this? I think this is my precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Korean, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that web-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying witless main family girl. Yeah, she didn't even see Maya as her family. Oh my god. That's so sad, man. That Maya Faye. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Oh, that's not the last we've seen of Morgan. Basically, is that like a Morgan will return? Oh, bruh. Man. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into this today because man, all I'm gonna say is get ready, folks, because we're about to go into next time we are about to go into what I and a lot of people who have played the series considered to be like literally the worst case in the worst case in the series, and I mean like real bad. Like not even a joke. I really don't like this case. It's not good like at all. There's not really like there's nothing good. But like we'll get to it when we in the next stream. I'll get more into detail. We'll see. Don't worry. We'll see. We will see. But anyways, that is it. Going to be it for me for today. But as always, before I go, if you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. Hold on. Wait. Sorry. Nope. Don't look at that. Nope. Don't look at that. Nope. Closing that. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, we will be. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. Follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, X, Blue Sky for bad updates. Stream updates, bad tweets, and everything in between. Hopefully, I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.